Hello and welcome back to Good Game Nation, where we bring you all things TCG. I'm here with Sam and Zach. Say hello.
It's hot in
What up?
California.
What up?
Yeah, it
He's right.
is.
It is hot.
It's hot in California, guys.
Yeah. There's something I realized in one of our last videos.
Mm.
I never say my name's Preston.
Oh, you
And
didn't know it's funny? I don't think anyone might know your name then.
yeah,
Wow, that's
I
Preston.
think yeah, in like the 30 videos, I think I just say hi and welcome and introduce you guys.
That's wow. Maybe we get name tags.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do hello, my name is Preston on
Yeah,
my shirt from now on.
or just get
Uh,
shirts.
Hey
with
guys.
that distraction off the board, we are finishing our color review for set one of the One Piece TCG. We've gone through the other three colors in the past few days, and now we're ending on blue.
Uh, blue. Blue's a pretty sweet color.
Yeah, I think that we definitely saved one of the better colors for last. It was nice to bookend with from red to blue.
Mm,
Uh, Considering how highly value those two colors are in our mind.
I know.
Um, and I think that blue is highly valued partially because of its ability to peep. Uh, with three major cards with Corona, the Doflamingo, and the event card,
Yeah, Spada.
Spada, being able to rearrange. There's also a Kuma that allows you to look and move around. Being able to manipulate what's coming up next and even push stuff to the bottom if you just don't want to see these cards is an incredibly powerful move in card games. I know that Magic the Gathering has this archetype, and there's a few other games that abuse this. And I really say abuse in this because your Doflamingo deck is 100% pulling the strings on the top of your deck.
Leader list right here. Leader
Ooh,
tier list right here. That was
pun
good.
intended.
We didn't
Pun
script. We didn't script
intended.
that. That was really good.
Thank you. It just comes to me sometimes.
Oh man.
But yeah, I think peeping is great. What else do we think is good about this color?
I like the mid-range stuff. Yeah. So the pacifista package is both defensive and offensive. The Sentomaru is really good. If you can curve turn two into Sentomaru and then play into like either that pacifista or you play into the more aggressive one, you even play the vanilla because he has combo power as well, counter power. Anyway, is 6K, and that's kind of where your tempo comes from. Being able to play Kuma with supportive cards like we already talked about, like the cards that peep. So we're gonna understand when you're gonna draw into your pacifistas to play the Kuma. And there's just a lot of really cool things, and not to mention the fact that it's a warlord as well.
Horse.
So that that's kind of where my favorite stuff is with blue.
Have you guys started thinking of abusing the pacifista more than four concept, or is this
Oh,
still just a four of,
we're putting it in the Dofi package right now. We're working it in. It's been proven just to been a really good tempo play. We really like it.
but more than four, or are you
We
keeping it?
had six pacifistas I think at one time. A couple
So it is
Kumas.
worth it.
Yeah, because especially with the Dofi leader, we're really able to abuse Kuma on top of that. And if you roll into Sentomaru and all the peeping as well, we know where Sentomaru is. We can grab them. And
Right.
pulling these pacifistas and Kumas out of your deck helps your Dofi hit better as well. So,
Yeah.
ton of
Sintamaro,
combos.
on top of Sintamaro grabbing those cards, it's also one of the other cards that lets you reveal your deck,
Hmm.
um,
Good stuff.
which is a key play in a lot of card games. We speak on that in the purple review, so check that out. The other card that not card, but concept that we want to talk about is the Baroque work package.
Barrack Package was something we got pretty early on in the card reviews, and we were pretty hyped about it. We really liked the Bond Clay, 2K counter power, he's able to search the event cards, and the event cards are pretty cool. The Officer Agents, in theory, was really cool. There's a search with the Barrack Works. Espada, of course, also Barrack Works. Also Seven Lords, so that's cool. Yeah, we really liked a lot of the Barrack Works package stuff. When we were testing it, though, we realized that some of the cards weren't as necessary, so we had to backtrack a little bit. So it was a pro, and then there was a con. Some of the stuff felt lackluster, like Mr. Daz. You need a lot of event cards in your trash, and I don't know how long practice games are going for everyone else, but our games last 6 turns, 5, 7 turns max, maybe.
Total. Yeah.
Yeah, total. Like oh, like between me and us, like 7 rounds, maybe. Sorry.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so
Yeah, so it doesn't have time to turn on.
he's not turning on quick enough, and you're also pulling stuff out of the trash with Miss Sunday. So there's some synergy here. Mr. Galindo, we had him at 3, we tried him at 2, and then we just I think cut him at the end, and like we minimized a lot of the package. We realized we didn't like Officer Agents as much; it was kind of cluttering. Um, we liked Barrack
Oh,
Works. We didn't like Cutlass. Yeah,
look, look. I
Oh
despise
no.
Cutlass. The card is very, very bad.
Oh no,
And
here we go.
I know what's gonna happen. The Dragon Ball players are gonna jump on this. They're gonna be like, "No, bro, Mr. Two or Galindo, whatever the candle dude is, he's so good. He's so good because you officer agents into him, and then you stop them from playing something or from attacking. Blah blah blah." Right. I would say that is the case, but you have to block and do other stuff first, bro. So like,
So too
you,
much build up, too much of your opponent making moves for you to be able to pull stuff off.
that plus
yeah,
the phasing as well. The phasing interaction hurts with that combo.
yeah. It's the same thing with the Miss Sunday. Like you can't like play your Miss Sunday and then block with it.
Because the counter phase happens after the block phase, so you have to commit your blocks first. So you can't officer agent in a Miss Sunday to block. You have to do it early, so you lose some surprise factor. And then it felt cluttering too. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a rough test, I think.
it truly felt like when we were testing, it truly felt like blue was meant to be played with purple in mind.
Yeah.
And to touch on Preston's point from earlier, I think the way to do it is to just play the cards that search through the deck, so you know what's in your life. The other cards that search through the deck are also in blue that can be played in purple. It's the little smiley guy, or the jellyfish thing that comes with the cat. So there's a little bit of synergy there. A little
God,
bit of synergy.
cannot believe we're talking about Caesar Clown right now.
Yeah, man.
It took me a second. I was like, what is he going for? Yeah.
He
The
searches his
Caesar is the
deck.
other the Caesar is the other card that picks up your deck and lets you search through for the smiley. But it's on KO, right? It's not on play, which is the kind of the opposite of Sintamara. So I think we were just saying right before we started recording that the card's bad. You're just gonna attack with it. If they counter out of it, they're just not gonna kill it. They're like, okay, leave it on the board. Don't plus off of it. I'm not going to give you that advantage.
I never said it was good. I just said there's synergy.
It exists, and the other I just worry about support too in future sets with some of the other stuff, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's
I, yeah, the few things that are off here are the two fishmen that show up, which might be Bandai showing its hand for the next set. We might get a blue fishman build, but for now, there's these guys that just kind of don't fit. But you have so much that works well that I don't see those as negatives. The Jimbei not having warlords is just a crime.
oh man, I swear I was yelling when I realized he was a warlord. This
Yeah,
It's
is
I
so
think
good.
that has to be wrong.
it was on purpose because him and Dofi together would not have been okay. So it's okay
It could be a balancing thing, but it's weird to make it blue at that point.
because the other one in blue is a warlord.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
and he's
I don't know.
bigger,
Yeah,
Right,
but
and
this
he's
effect,
bigger and costless. Yeah, I know the effect nuts.
right. So it's kind of
The
weird.
tempo's too good.
I forgot about Teach too. Teach is another good card.
Right.
We didn't
So
even talk about Mihawk, man. We could just do 10 more minutes of Mihawk.
every time we talk about blue, you're talking about Mihawk. I think the people know
Four in
there,
each deck if you're playing blue, please.
and
It's
it's
one of the reasons why blue is the best color, man. Overall.
I would agree.
yeah,
Blue has so much support for it. It's good in the blue purple. It's good by itself. We every time we do Dofi, it's a good match. Um, Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the
a lot
best
of
color.
cards that are yeah, a lot of cards that are gonna be playable for a while too. Set one cards that you're gonna see in decks in a couple years still that are still relevant. So that's something that is different from a lot of colors too.
Yep.
These cards are gonna be played.
Yep. And next set is supposed to be the war. We'll probably get more
Mhm.
pacifistas. So sent tomorrow will probably even increase in value.
And you'll probably get a lot of
And
warlords then
way
too.
more warlords. We're gonna get so many copies of warlords. It's gonna be
Mhm.
great. That's yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a good archetype as long as they keep them blue. You're only gonna keep on getting support for this, at
A,
least for the next few sets.
a good buggy next set. A good buggy warlord. Let's
There we
get it,
go. There you go.
please.
But yeah, I think as Zach stated, we're placing blue at the top of our list. So we're going blue, red, green, purple. That's
Yeah.
our
I think it's
overall look for set one.
yeah, it's pretty solid.
Yeah,
Blue's good, guys. Blue's good. Not a shocker.
not
Yeah.
a shocker. Yeah.
Thanks, Bandai.
Thanks, Bandai.
Um, but yeah,
So
let us know what you think in the comments down below. Did we miss anything? Uh, are we off? Does your tier list for the four colors for set one differ from ours, and how do they differ? Um, I think it would be great to hear your guys' opinions on what you guys think is good. But with that being said, like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye.
bye bye.
Bye.